Stream the language.
All right, well, here's a scenario. It's been a while since we discussed. We found a turkey right at daylight. He gobbled in a tree. We get set up 150 yards from him.
Where you set up, so hopefully you know a little bit about the terrain and you know he can make the approach.
Yeah,
Nothing's going to stop him. When I can finally focus on the leads and I can see good enough, I'm going to use a wing before I do anything else. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fly down. This is a hen's wing, killed when we had fall seasons on the river. And keep the hen's wings lighter than a gobbler's wing. Gobbler's wing can work, but sometimes they're a little bit bigger and heavier. And hit a tree. This morning we were hunting. The second time I flew down like 2 hens flying down. Oh, he answered it.
Or you, and I've seen you I've seen you with a tree right here. You go, and then come to the ground and hit the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And so he gobbled at that. So he's thinking, then what?
And then I'm going to cackle. But I'm gonna make a fly down cackle. I'm gonna simply get my box out and clucking a little bit then.
That sounds really good. This morning, after you did that, he gobbled, and then we sat quiet. You didn't make another call till he flew down.
No.
And then you and I started calling back and forth.
If you keep calling to him, he's going to stay in that tree because the hen's supposed to walk to him and he's supposed to fly to her. That's what happens. But you shut up, he gets anxious.
And then that's that. And they got fired up this morning, and all we were doing was just like 2 hens talking to each other. Mm-hmm. And you can do this by yourself with a mouth call.
We were both on slates.
Mm-hmm. Or say if you're by yourself, you can do it with a mouth call and a slate.
Yep.
And I was just doing some little yelps. And I'll make little sounds, and I'll make a long yelp and a short yelp. Yeah, and then I would cluck back. And then I shut up. But take their temperature. That's what we always do. Let them tell you how much to call. They're just cutting you off every time. Have fun with them. But if they're not answering every time, you need to back off. Slow down. So it's a fun morning.
Great morning.
Never gets old, does it?
Never gets old.